This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Colorado. I'm here with Angel HVAC. Since 2019, this family-owned company is keeping you comfortable and safe while providing quality service fast for homeowners in Aurora and the surrounding areas. I'm joined by Keith Angel, who is the owner. Thanks so much for joining us here today. Let's start off a little bit about yourself. You're really a Colorado native. Began your own business 6 years ago, but really you've been involved in this since you were knee-high to a grasshopper. Pretty young guy, been doing this. Tell me a little bit about the experience you've gained and why you decided to venture out on your own.
So when I was about 12, my father and I, we worked together when I was younger. So showed me everything I needed to know. So when I got older, I took his skills and made my own and went to school. And after I graduated, I started my own business. So I took everything he taught me and made it my own.
That is awesome. That's the kind of stories we always look for. I mean, we live in a beautiful state of Colorado where weather can be, shall we say, unpredictable. Are there days, seems like there's days we use the heater in the morning and maybe the AC at night. We're talking about these systems can get quite a workout. Is this something that Colorados are used to, especially yourself? You've lived here all your life.
Yeah, so Colorado could be really bipolar when it comes to weather. So I would say it's getting a little bit worse over the years. So it's good to maintain the units, the AC and the furnace throughout the whole year. That way that the furnace and the AC can be working during the hot months and bad for cold weather. So
as Coloradans, we rely heavily on our HVAC systems to keep us comfortable year-round. Our systems are a necessity, yet most of us kind of take them for granted, and we don't even think about them until they break down. Does your team understand the urgency when a customer reaches out to you and they're kind of panicked?
yes, of course. Yeah, we provide a 24-hour service for anybody that needs it. I understand that people have kids and families that need to make sure it's warm. I mean, during the hot summer, some people need to be cool. So preventive maintenance is a really good thing to take care of, and you provide that. And so when we do our preventive maintenance, we try to go in there and just give you what you need, make sure that we're honest about it and we're just checking. So we're not going to sell you anything. So we provide a pretty good preventive maintenance.
Speaking of communication, when a customer is in somewhat of a panic, they want it fixed probably yesterday. That is not always possible, but how important is communication and explaining all the options that they may have?
Oh, it's very important. I want to make sure they understand what I was talking about when I'm telling them their furnace is bad. Say there's like a carbon monoxide leak, I want to show them exactly how I found it and where, and I want to make sure that they're comfortable and safe with what I'm telling them. So I want to educate them a little bit so they understand why it's going bad instead of just me telling.
Let's talk a little bit about the options here. First of all, not every system that is down requires a replacement. Is repair a possibility? And is your team qualified to repair some of the major brands out there?
Yes, so we work on all the major brands. Okay, we prefer to repair them, obviously, for your comfort, and then we get customer callbacks because we're honest about what we do. So if there's something we can fix, we'll fix it. And if it's safe and it's working fine, there's plenty of times where we went to a customer's house and they said, "Oh, well, someone red flagged this." We're like, "Well, everything's fine, and here's the proof. Here's our carbon monoxide. It's fine. You just need to clean it off a little bit." So we're really good about that. We don't want to sell you something we don't need.
Excellent. You have trained technicians that work out in the field. Is ongoing education important to really maintain the quality of work that you guys provide?
Of course, yes. We're licensed and insured and NATE certified. We try to keep our EPA on side all the times because we want to make sure that environment is protected. Then we want to make sure that all of our technicians and me and myself are educated so that way we all make a wrong decision.
If a system is, let's say, beyond repair, it can be repaired. The customer maybe even wants an upgrade from their old system they have. Does your team also provide full installs if that's what's needed?
Yes, of course, Phil. We provide full installs on trained units that we use. We use all the other brands. We tried them all, but they just don't seem to be as adequate as Train. So we can install Train, but we can also install whatever you want. But Train just seems to be the best I've ever come across.
Although you're able to offer emergency repair services. Like you said prior, I mean, still the best solution is preventive maintenance, making sure things are up and going, they can last longer. Can that really save people a lot of money just by doing some periodic, having you guys come out and check it out?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So pretty much I try to tell my customers that change your filter, get a maintenance every year, and that will prolong your furnace and AC about, half. It'll give you more than half the life than it would if you didn't maintenance it. So it's really important to maintenance, because if you don't, then it'll go out a lot sooner than it would.
How do your maintenance programs work? I mean, can I have you come out on a schedule? I don't have to even think about it. And do you try to run specials throughout the year on these service and cleanups?
Yes, like I said before, I do a tune-up for $89 special. Typically, we just check every component, make sure that's running functional, and make sure it's safe. And so we check that, and that's what I was saying earlier, is that we don't try to sell you anything. We go in there, and we make sure it's just working, it's safe. We don't try to sell. So.
You've been learning about these systems since you're 12 years old, family-owned and operated. I mean, regardless if a person out there has an AC system or a heating system down, why is a major system repair like this not a do-it-yourself project? I mean, why should consumers out there rely on a professional?
Well, when I was younger, I saw why you shouldn't do it yourself. There's a lot to do with electrical, carbon dioxide, a lot of things, gas could go wrong. So, in my professional opinion, you shouldn't touch it yourself, because you don't know, you don't have the equipment for carbon dioxide or gas leaks or stuff like that. So I would say education is important and equipment's important, and that's what we have.
Interesting. I mean, winter now is here. It's pretty cold out there. No one wants to get caught in the freezing temperatures, especially with the little ones in the house. This industry, like you said before, you don't really have banker's hours. You guys are available 24/7. How does that start? Is it best for them to give you a phone call, or do they get on the website?
So phone call is the best, just for a quicker response. But the website's good too. They can email us and book us online. But typically, if you want a quicker response, call me if you could, and I'll respond pretty much right away.
Let me ask you this. Obviously, in Colorado, it gets cold out there. We want our houses warm, but heck, I want my garage warm sometimes. I like doing work out there. Is that something you can help with?
Yeah, of course. So we offer a mini split system. It's just a low fan head that goes inside that controls the heat and the AC. So we'll install that, and it controls a pretty good climate. Europeans use it all the time to supplement it for a furnace if you can't put it for it.
Is that getting to be more popular here, would you say? People are understanding those?
Definitely.
Excellent. How long does it take for something like that for you guys to come in and install?
Same day install.
Same day, get it done. Excellent. As you've been doing it for many years now, as you read the reviews and basically given by past customers, when you've really been able to help them out in a moment of need, keeping families safe, comfortable, does this continue to be rewarding for you?
Yes, of course. Yeah, that's why I do it. I live to make everyone's life easier. So if I can do that, well, and part of that is being in a good company and having my warranty. So if something goes wrong or anything, I'm right there and I have no question and answer. I'll take care of it. I'll make sure that everything that I touch or do is good quality, because we take pride in the work.
Yeah.
So something's wrong, we'll fix it. No questions asked.
Attention to detail, and you stand behind what you do. Viewers, let's take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. On the website, first of all, you can take a look at all the services they provide for you out there, be it heating or AC units, from repairs to complete installs. They've got a qualified team out there taking care of you. They have a 5-star rating on Facebook out there. They stand behind their work and offer 100% satisfaction on all jobs. Once again, that is Angel HVAC, keeping you comfortable and safe while providing quality service fast. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.